Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. Division rivals do battle. Next. Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully, he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
Up next for the Buccos, Jose Reyes. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Popped up. Alfaro in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Here comes the payoff pitch. Full count still. He'll try it again, 3-2. On the ground to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting third, the right fielder, Giancarlo.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently third in the National League in that category.
Yeah, and here we are several weeks into the season, and this guy has been absolutely killing the ball. I think he's got a chance to be near the top in home runs when it all shakes out.
A 100% agreed, D-Row. When you get this late in the season, he's not doing it with smoke and mirrors. This guy's off to a great start, and I expect to continue all season long.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Logan Morrison, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. In his career, Morrison carries the batting line a little over the 260 mark. A ball and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
2-1, here it is. Sinker, 3-2 now. Josh Rutledge would be next. Moustakas on second. Stanton at first. 2 out in the inning. Good battle. Count remains full. Payoff pitch on its way. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's a drive out to left center field. And to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Into the box now, Josh Rutledge, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Pirates on top, 2-0. Jeff Locke gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Chris Davis has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 19.
Now at the plate, Andrew Broadway. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for St. Louis, the second baseman,
Pitch on the way.
Broadway.
0-1 the count. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's
That
game.
is
Most
second.
guys, it doesn't matter
The
what the
third
count
baseman.
is. They're looking to
Jorge.
line him, drive the ball out of the
Alfaro.
ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. At the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Alfaro tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The next 3-2. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in, Dylan Carlson, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. None out, runners at first and second. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
As a look, now the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. Santana has room in foul territory. 1 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Matt Adams. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play.
Yeah, and he picked up a pair of RBIs in yesterday's ball game as well.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. High and deep to center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning. And he'll make it up safely to 3rd, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Batting fifth, The right
Randall
fielder.
Grichuk at the plate
Randall.
now. And their runners at the corners
Grichuk.
now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
Too high, 1-0. Reset, now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Locke has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job of keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Line to the right side, but foul. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Second inning set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Stephen Durham.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
So now to the plate, Taylor Gutu, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Fouled off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. To second for 1. And the tag gets him. But a run is in to score away from the play.
The bat.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping up as the shortstop, Jose Reyes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's popped up. Alfaro in foul ground. And this will land foul. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cardinals nothing. So striding in, number
Here you go.
11
Fourth
comes
St.
into
Louis.
this one with just
The
one
center
hit in
fielder.
9 tries for
Number
the series.
11.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
1-1.
1-1.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch.
Ball.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the
Got
line,
it,
but
seven.
that wasn't a
The
great
catcher.
pitch to do it on.
Number
It's
21.
really not the best two-strike approach either.
To the plate now, number 21. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 3 homers, and he's driven in 24. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for
Batting
almost everyone, the adjustment to
shortstop.
hitting big league pitching
Number
is a
51.
big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
In now, Blake Trahan, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in to try it again, Mike Moustakas, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, who was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Here's another 1-2.
Ball back there.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Riding into the box,
Giancarlo Stanton.
he reached on a single in his first try. And now a pitch on the way. Stanton could be making an appearance at the Midsummer Classic this year. So far, he's received the second most votes in National League right fielder balloting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 1-2 from Wainwright. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now back.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Santana, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. Number 13 for him on the year, as the Pirates have opened it up now 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now back.
Stepping in now, Logan Morrison. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. A ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1 home. 2-2 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. There's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Chris Davis at the plate now. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the National League.
Guy having another solid campaign, D-Row. coming off a month with double-digit dingers.
Yeah, I was going to say solid. I'll raise you a little bit. That's in fuego right there. Double-digit bombs in 1 month. Watch out for this guy. He's on fire.
A ball and no strikes.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 out with the man at first. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pirates tack on 1 more on the solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 4-0 Pittsburgh.
We're just about set to go here as the Cardinals come to bat in the 3rd inning. St. Louis fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They enter the day near the top of the league in both team batting average and runs scored, so it's safe to say they're among the cream of the crop in terms of offensive production. Talking with some of the coaches earlier, they all alluded to not only the high level of talent on this club, but also the hitters' tireless work ethic. They praised the professionalism these players bring to their craft as a major reason for their success. And they said the hard work breeds confidence when it comes time to compete in the batter's box.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Ready with another 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Stepping up now, Andrew Broadway. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
A runner at first with no outs here. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike.
Down 1-1.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
From the stretch, Jorge Alfaro is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. From the belt, the pitch. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Missed with a knuckle curve there, and now it's 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up to second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
The batter.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dylan Carlson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul. Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-1 game. On the second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Here's Matt Adams now. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's the Pirates 4 and the Cardinals 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the
All set for the start of the 4th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Stephen Durham. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. All right, so time now for the Cardinals' Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper minors. At the plate now, Taylor Gutu. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And the 3-1. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. So he's aboard following the 1-out walk. They're second of the ball game so far as we take a look there at the league leaderboard for team walks this year. And you can see there they're just 1 place off the top spot in the NL in that category. The pitcher, Jeff Locke, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back. Make the count 1-0 and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Wainwright ready, the 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. One there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Now at the plate, Jose Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming from Wainwright. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Into the box now, Rendell Gritchick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
The right fielder, Rendell Gritchick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball inside.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Stanton on the run. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Into the box now, number 11. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. From the stretch.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
At the plate, number 21 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. That misses. 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Now batting, number 51.
Stepping up to the plate, Blake Trahan. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
1-0 the count. On its way is pitch number 75.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Two-one, here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And he popped him up. And that's in there, base hit. 1 run scores. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now batting, the pitcher, Adam Wainwright.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Russell comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out.
Number 7.
So now to the plate, Adam Wainwright. And he'll take no chances here. As he swipes this ball away, it stays a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way, and a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2.
He's going to be looking down at the third base coach right now, hoping he takes this bunt sign off. It's just a lost art in today's game.
And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. There's one. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Now back. The second
kids, this is how you always go hard in the second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Broadway, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And that misses. 2-1.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
Durham has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. Ready once again, Jorge Alfaro. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And that's going to be a base hit as the run comes in, and we've got ourselves a 4-4 ball game.
Dan, that had to be missed execution right there. 2 strikes on the batter. You throw a breaking ball, but you leave it up a little bit for him to be able to drive it into the out.
No doubt about it, D-Row. 2-strike breaking ball intended to be at the ankles or below, to even bounce it to get him to chase and swing. Too good of a pitch with a breaking ball with 2 strikes to this hitter.
Dylan Carlson stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Count is 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The set and the 2-2.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Lifted the other way to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 4-4. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Adams over to his left. 1 out.
Now batting.
Next to bat would be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Carlos Santana. That comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. 5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Right side defense aligned perfectly. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Logan Morrison. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And Morrison in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now here it comes.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. 2 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. Starting to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. To the bottom of the 5th, halfway home, all even at 4. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for the
Set
Cardinals.
now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next it's the left-handed power threat, Matt Adams. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Too low, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a long solo homer there off the bat of Matt Adams. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Here's Randall Gritchen.
Number 50.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 3-0 pitch. Taken on the inside corner for strike one. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Lifted in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, number 11.
Stepping in, number 11. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. The high fastball is in there. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
At the plate, number 21. High in the air out to center field. Durham will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 5-4 St. Louis. Joe Ortiz takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 7, Joe Ortiz.
So coming to the plate, Chris Davis. He'll lead things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th.
Chris Davis.
First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer to the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Standing in now, Stephen Durham, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the catcher, Taylor Gutu.
In now, Taylor Gutu just gets a piece of it, strike 1. First and second here with nobody out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2. I got 2-1 to count.
Ripped on the ground to first. To second for 1. Relay to Adams, and yes, they get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Andrew McCutcheon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
And a high strike there, 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. One and 1 to Andrew McCutcheon. Liner in there for a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's now a 5-5 ball game.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hit.
Jose Reyes is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That evens it up, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw. And they will not get McCutcheon here. He's in safely at second base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Center fielder on the run, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are all tied 5-5. Jack Connolly enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For Pittsburgh, number 31, Jack Connolly.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Blake Trahan.
Number 51.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Matt Carpenter will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Matt Carpenter.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 309 is the average entering play. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. The 1-0 home. One out, nobody on. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Grounded to the right. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Broadway. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
First offering on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. This ball game still tied 5-all. Mike Villafuerte will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 3, Mike Villafuerte.
Seventh inning ready to roll. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now
one away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner in there for a base hit.
That's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. That's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
You hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been a difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base pad.
Carlos Santana comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Two and two. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Bucks go down quietly. This remains a 5-all ball game. Number 47 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 47.
Dylan Carlson will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Dylan Carlson.
The pitch.
Nope. 0-1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
The count is 2-1.
Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back.
One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And up next, it's the left-handed power threat, Matt Adams.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Chopped to first. Gloved by Santana. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, right fielder.
Standing in, Rendell Grichuk. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Bouncer to the left side. Knee high, he barehands it. Wow. Down in order go the Cardinals. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Number 80 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 80.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Logan Morrison.
Logan Morrison.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And right into the shift. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here's the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 11 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Chris Davis. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Now here's the pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Reined in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Number 23 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. High in the air out to center field. Number 11 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. This ball game still tied 5-all. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jake McGee is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Neil Walker is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
And batting 7, number 23.
Now batting number 11, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Number 11, now in center field, number 24, Nelson. Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Pirates.
First offering
now
on its way.
Thursday, number 18, Neil Walker.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Fouled away. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Into the box now, number 21. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. Here comes the first pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into right field. That's a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Number 54.
The game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off-speed.
Blake Trahan is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. He's set. Now the pitch. In the air to right center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself. They have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
And the first pitch misses high here. Perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 on the way. High drive deep down the left field line. Gone! It's a grand slam. One swing and he unloads the bases on that one as they open up a 4-run lead.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Stepping in now, Andrew Broadway. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Pomerantz, a former member of the Oakland A's. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Here it comes, 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Jorge Alfaro is on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike 1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate now, Dylan Carlson. He swings and misses. Throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
The 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. So that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, Matt Adams, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Pomerantz sets. Here he comes 0-1. Now Adams a little too quick on that one as this is pulled foul into the seats down the right side. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
4 runs here in this half inning. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the damage has been done for the Cards, and it came on this grand slam. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. Tough way to make a living. It's now 9-5. Ernesto Fry comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Ernesto Fry.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Taylor Gutu. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Alfaro is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Here's Neil Walker, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. First delivery to him on the way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
So now to the plate, Jose Reyes, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
We'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. Casey will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a ground out victim last time up. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. St. Louis rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Number 80 wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 9 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Pirates, 5 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.